Morning and welcome to Redstone Lapis Lazuli episode 9. I'm your host Pogo Kiddo, and I am here with my co-host Captain Pones.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Hi, please jump in, Captain Pones.
Alright, coming right now.
Yeah. Do I have to invite you? Maybe I have to invite you.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I was just took a second to come up. I was like, uh-oh, here we go.
Alright. Oh, it didn't work out. You're supposed to be in that hole. Oh, you are in that hole. Alright, okay. Great. Are you in the world?
Am I in? Yeah, I'm in now.
Alright, so you have just been born. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause the music here because I need to concentrate. Music. Pause. There we go. Okay. Then I need to turn down these villagers talking because they're killing me. Audio. Sound volume, like nothing. Alright. Go back. Resume game. Okay, so you're in the game, right?
Yep.
You're in that hole?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see you. No, you're
I'm
not.
In a hole. I'm in a hole.
Okay, I don't see you there anymore.
I'm jumping up.
Don't.
Rainbow.
Don't. Where are you?
Oh no, I got disconnected.
Okay. Oh no, because I went into the settings. That's why.
And we're off to a bang, everybody.
Oh no, that's weird because now I don't see your Oh, you're in creative mode. Damn it, you disappeared everything. We're. All right. So, anyways, you're not here anymore, but I'll be here. Oh, you are here. There you are.
Popping back in.
So, game mode, survival, player target, no, captain, nope, never mind. Anyways, are you there, or?
Yeah, I logged in.
Okay, so, when you were born, all you could see, you were stuck, right? You were stuck in this cave. When you were born, all you could see were these shadows on the wall, right? Like, you're not here anymore. I can't see you. I don't know where you went. But
What the heck? I got disconnected again.
okay.
I keep getting disconnected. No, hold on.
And
it
then
just disconnects me. Go ahead.
But you couldn't move. Like, that's the thing. Like, you were stuck. Okay, are you in now, or?
Hold on. Yeah, so I see you now. You see me?
Okay. Yeah. So when you were born, like, as a human, you were born in a world where you were born that you were stuck. You were born in a way you were stuck. You were born into it. You never had a chance. You were born into it. All you could see, like, you couldn't see anyone to your left or your right, right? You couldn't see above you. You couldn't see anything. So all you could see were what was in front of you. And what you saw were shadows, and from the fire behind you that you couldn't see, right? Everyone else next to you that you can't see also were born into this situation where they couldn't move, they couldn't see each other, like they were stuck. All they could look at was this cave wall which had shadows, and above, so if you were born into this kind of world, it happened again. You got disconnected again. Damn it.
What the heck?
If you were born into this kind of world, and
I'm
all
still
you
in
saw,
here, though.
all you saw were shadows, you would think that was like the whole world all the time. So you would name the shadows. right? And then
Mm-hmm.
you would start. I'm sorry, I said right. That's my tick. Sorry. Um, all you would see are shadows, and then so for you, the whole world would only be about shadows. So you would call them things, and you would name them. You left the game again?
What the hell? No, it's coming in right now.
Okay, I saw you.
I'm
No, it
still
just
not
said.
even in here. It's saying locating server on my end.
Man, this
Locating
beta is
server
weird, I think.
disconnected. Hold on, I got kicked.
Are you signed in as?
Yeah, I'm signed in.
Hmm.
Like I can see myself. It says signed in, and then I go to play, click
So
friends, click on it, and it says Plato's thing, and then I'm
yeah.
loading in now, locating server.
Okay, then I see you. You popped in. I think every time I make server adjustments, it kicks you.
No, I don't know. It's just saying locating server right now. It's
Oh,
not
you
even
haven't. You're
me.
not even in yet.
No, it's just saying
No,
locating server.
yeah, you can't. You can't. That's weird. We can't connect to each other. All right.
Corny.
Well, here, wait. Let me just tell this quick story from my
Yeah, go
end,
ahead, go ahead,
and
go ahead.
then
I'm
you
listening.
do your thing with your stuff. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to get it.
So like like Captain Pose isn't here right now. Technical difficulties. Live production. Um, but so
And
he was
beta.
like so Plato tells a story about the allegory of the cave. He says all humans are born into this world where they're stuck in a cave. They're stuck. They can't move. All the humans are born, and then all they can see are shadows on the wall. What if you could break out of your chains and you could come up and see? Well, you would see that all the other humans are in a line, and they too were stuck, and all they could see were shadows on the wall, and they couldn't see behind them. Not only were they stuck and they couldn't see shadow on the wall, but there was some weird stuff stuck on their heads, so that the shadows they saw weren't even real things, like real representations. They were even more distorted than just being shadows. But they did not know that because they were born into darkness, into slavery, into a world where all they saw were shadows on the wall. So they thought that was it. They named these shadows and thought, oh, this is everything. So if you were lucky and you broke free and you saw this, you would be horrified. And of course, your eyes would burn because you would see light for the first time directly. You'd be like, ah, the fire! Ah! And then you would be afraid. You would not want to look. And then finally, you would break down. You'd look. You're like, oh, wow, wow. You'd look around. You'd freak out. You'd be tripped out. All right. So imagine, okay, you see these people, all these poor people lined up, and you try to tell them, hey, people, you were born into slavery. You were born here. And they would laugh at you and say, ha ha, whatever. In fact, they would freak out because they would see you in front of you. You'd probably be behind them, so they couldn't see you. So like, oh, I'm trying to tell you. All right, and then there's this bright fire. Then you go behind the wall, and then you see there's like 20 people chained up here. And behind the wall, there's like two. There's two people, and they're walking up and down this whole wall with this pottery or this weird stuff, and they put it on the wall, and it makes shadows that shine on the wall for the other people who are chained up to see. And then these people behind the wall, they talk with funny voices. They'll move one thing and they'll say, da 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 da, and put it down, and grab another thing, put it up, walk over here and say something, da 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 da. And then the people in front of the wall, they see the shadow. They see these shadows and they think, oh, it's real. They don't know because they're chained up. Their whole world is locked up. They don't know. They don't know. They can't know. So if you were lucky to break free and break out, you would see that there are shadows on the wall and that it was just distorted shadows. You would see that it's really just like two people controlling a whole bunch of people with their own shadows on the wall. And then you would see the great fire, the great fire. That provides light. But then you see you can escape. You can go even further, right? You can find a way out. And then you see, oh, look, the great fire, the great fire. But look, there's even another. You can go even higher. You can go even higher. But it's scary, right? The great fire, oh, that was scary. But look, there's way out. There's more. So you stumble, ouch, through the darkness. Stumble, oh, stumble, and sometimes the way forward isn't necessarily apparent. Like, oh, I'm trying to go, I can't go forward anymore. Oh, I can't go forward anymore. But oh, look, a way around. All right, see. So
Mhm.
sometimes there's ways around. You can get around it. And then, if you struggle, you struggle. Look, there's light. So you were born in a cave of darkness, where you couldn't see anything. You were lucky enough to break out. You were lucky enough to see the great fire. You were lucky enough to find the way out. And then finally you break out into even greater world. And it's like, ah, now you're freaking out because this is amazing. You were born in a cave. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is insane. Like, this is amazing what you're looking at. Like, you can't believe it. And then you look up, and there's even brighter light. Ah, it's so bright, you can't really look at it because it's so bright. It hurts, right? Like, you can't ever look at it because it's so bright. You can, like, glance, but that's about it. All right, and then you look around. Wow, look at this great world. So then, okay, great. So then you're like, this is amazing what I've found. You go back in the cave, and then, you go back in the cave,
Keeps things connected.
and you're like, wow, look at this great thing I found. Look at this great, I'm going to try to light it up so people can find a way. I'm going to try to help my fellow human by creating a way to light the path, to light the way. A way, one of the ways through. Right. Da da da. So I go back in, down into the cave, into the dark cave. I go back down there. I go back in there. I see these people. I recognize them. I'm like, I'm going to tell about you. I know about you people. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say to you people, hey, people, guess what? You're in a fake world. This is just shadows. These aren't real. And then they'll laugh at me. They'll be like, ha, because they don't know. They're born into slavery. They can't possibly know. If you're born into a world where all you see are where all you see are shadows, you cannot know. It would be insane. You have to have basically take it on faith, which is pretty rough, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. So if you want to break down this allegory, you look up and you see that fire up there. That fire is the light of reason. It is the light of reason. It is not perfect, but it is better than nothing. And then the light you see outside is the light of the good. It is the form of the good. Of what is good. So, like, Plato doesn't refer to the good as God, but you could technically, you're right, because one way of
Yeah.
interpreting it. So, all right, so I did this long blab, and let me finish this thing, and let's get into the game. So, thank you for listening. So, let's see, save and quit. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It would be better if you were here, but that's cool. So, what kind of world do you want to start?
Server.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start a new one and see how that works. Actually, let me just restart my game. Minecraft. Sorry, it's all boring, dude.
No, it's okay. I was just trying to get in there.
Okay, play. That's not good. Here, leave. Yes, exit. Okay, beta live.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is the fun with beta. Fun with beta. I'm gonna leave the beta.
Fun.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the beta shit on there, and probably work with as little stuff as possible, just as blatant as possible. All right, so we're gonna start a new world, right? Create a new seed. We're gonna do the Savannah Island because that looks awesome. We're gonna use experimental gameplay. We're not gonna activate cheats, and we're gonna have bonus chest and a map. Okay, create. All right, it's called Savannah Island. I'm loading in right now. The world's being created. All right, there it is. So, hop on in. Ooh, look at that. Do you see? Are you here? I don't even know. There you are. Okay, I can't hear you though, man. So your mic must be muted. But all right.
No, I'm located. Yeah, I'm in now. It took a
Okay,
while.
so I'm gonna take some of this stuff. I'll leave you the rest. Yeah, you can have the pickaxe. Okay, so this island here that we spawned on has no trees. I think we should go swim to that one over there.
All right, let me.
Oh wait, I'm gonna get the music going again. Ba ba da ba 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 ba.
Well,
all right.
Laggy here. One sec.
Okay, you left the game again, man. I think beta is gonna kill us.
I'm still here. I'm swimming.
No, I thought you just leave the game.
I'm swimming. I'm underwater. No.
Oh
it
wow,
must
look
take
at
a
this.
sec. You must see it before me.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is that we can't connect like this.
You definitely seen it before me.
You know what? I want to leave beta. Like, I'm sure I like the new stuff, but like, if it's gonna kill
That's
our,
probably be best if we can't do it. Yeah.
I gotta figure that out then today.
Probably just have to unsubscribe from the program, I'm sure, but I don't know how to put it back to the old one.
You would probably delete it and then download it again, and then I don't know if we would have what happened to our worlds though. Which I don't mind redoing it.
No, because that didn't look the same on the beta.
No, the reefs, man. Didn't you see the new reefs?
I saw something when I was swimming underwater right now. It took a while, but
Yeah. There's some cool stuff. Oh, I don't have any. Okay. So yeah, man. We gotta figure out how to connect. We should have probably connected sooner, like earlier.
yeah, because it was the beta. I didn't even think about that either. But
I
like
wanted-
again, I didn't know. Like plans were kind of around the place. I didn't know what was happening, kind of.
Yeah. It wasn't very clear. I wasn't sure
No,
myself.
it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem.
So yeah, bummer.
I'll try it.
Is that an alpaca or
Alpaca.
alpaca?
Alpaca.
There's an alpaca. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Can you ride him?
Did it.
Oh my gosh, you can get on him. I'm riding an alpaca. That's funny. That's hilarious. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. I didn't know about that. That's neat. I dig that. Alright. Alright, enough awesomeness. Dude, this sucks though. You can't get in. I don't want to play if you can't get in, right? Because this world's empty. So, let's see. Beta feedback. Can't. Here, maybe if I make a new world, save, quit. Creating without the experimental gameplay.
No experimental gameplay.
Yeah, because here, seed. We're gonna do that Savannah Island. That's because that was a fun seed. Here, we don't know nothing. All right, so this is a non-experimental gameplay one.
Alright, let's try.
I sent an invite. Maybe if I have to invite you.
Jesus. Where do you get the invites from? I just see your world.
I don't know. Are you in? All right, invite to game. It says you're in Minecraft Windows 10 edition. You might not have
Yeah.
the beta.
It says beta at the right at the open, and I have all that stuff at the top, all the
Oh, okay.
wording and the lettering going. You said that stuff is on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at the top.
You'll see it on mine because I left it on there, like as vanilla as I can get it. No, you left the game. Yeah, dude, we can't do it. I wonder if you can do it. How about you? How about you start a world? Let's see if that works.
I can't even get into it. Like that's the problem. Is
Start
like...
you start a world. You make a world.
Oh.
And I'll get into your world.
It's still locating server. Give me a sec. I may have to quit it. Quit it.
Beta. This is why we have beta. Now, this is why we have to like not play beta. Like this is just wrecked our podcast for the week. But that's all right. So I wanted to talk about stuff. Like a lot of stuff is going on. Like primarily about Trump. I think it's like getting pretty bad because positions are hardening. Like if you're a Trump supporter, like you're still a Trump supporter and nothing's gonna change your mind, right? Would you agree?
I would guess. I mean, a lot of people are like that.
Because like, I don't know. Do you believe what has been said about what's been going on? I mean, like, I guess the question is, who do you believe?
As far as like what's going on.
Like, who do you believe? Like, do you believe like the Fox News side of it, which is like, wow, that it's all a hoax, it's not real? Or do you believe like the mainstream media side of it, that it's like, yeah, dude, Trump is working with Russia?
I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, like I think that everybody has their own agenda. So like all this stuff, who knows? You want it on survival, right? And normal, like it's just hard to believe, like, you know, the media after you sit there and everybody, this site's Republican, this is this site. Everybody has their own agenda, and they're gonna feed you the type of information they want, And I feel everybody is like that.
Everybody.
I feel everybody. Yep. Like even you, like you have your beliefs as far as like whatever else goes, right? So I mean, that's pretty much what you're gonna like. It's gonna be. Let's say someone has some sort of I don't want to say proof, but let's just say like information about something and all that. Is it harder for you to take that information, like it is.
Is it
hard for you to take that information from this person, like them saying something that goes against what you believe in, but they're like, but I'm not kidding you, it's right. Like this is what like that person like wholeheartedly believes in what he's saying, right?
Okay, but it doesn't matter how wholeheartedly they believe, because like that's pure belief. Faith is like religious. It requires no proof, no nothing. Yeah. So it's easy to manipulate. It's super easy because there's no anchor. It's easy. If you can get them if you could move their faith, it's easy to manipulate people. That's why you have like, I think so many people, so many evangelicals on the team of Donald Trump, because it's easy to manipulate religious people. They don't require proof. It's all faith.
That's true, and I see that too, in in my in people around me, like mom wise and all that, like as far as like what they believe and all that. They kind of it's pretty easy to believe stuff, like you like something will happen and then you'll be like, well, why do you say that? Because God said so. Because
God said so.
Because this, like this.
He's like, no, he didn't. Just say, or no, God didn't. God, she said something totally different. What are you talking about? God said something totally different.
It's just so crazy, like to like hear stuff like that, and like she will like stick to her thing, like nope, doesn't matter. This is in the Bible too. This says right here, this, and it's like, they
have you done the math
thing?
They
stick to their guns like wholeheartedly, like without even like wanting to listen to like anything else.
Well, okay, yeah. So that's faith, right? Like if you're dealing with reason, I mean, reason's not perfect. That's what I'm saying. Reason's not like the end all be all. Like that's why I was doing the Plato's allegory of the cave, like to show that reason can still trick you, because reason, you can use reason to do shadows on the wall. Right? Like it's not a perfect light, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So, and if we're all in the cave right now, then we got to be like, and if you're talking to someone in the cave, then you got to figure out a way to, I don't know. I don't know what to do to educate them, because I guess that's the way you break those chains around your neck, is education. Then you see that the shadows on the wall are just shadows. Hey, are you in the game yet, or?
I'm trying to. It's still loading. That's why I'm listening to you.
Okay. And then with reason, then you can start working things out. And then when it gets to the form of the good, of when you get outside, that's something else. That's when Plato was talking about the realm of ideas, the of forms. He calls them forms, but that kind of confuses me, because then that gets like, we talk about like form and content.
Right,
and
okay, I'm in one now. Good God, it was
I don't
painting
even know.
the wolves forever.
So anyways, okay.
But I definitely, the religion thing, like, I definitely believe that. Like, they stick, like, wholeheartedly to them.
Okay,
beliefs.
so I think there's a bunch of Trump people who are like that.
Well, of course. I mean,
Okay.
I've seen them too over here. I'm not gonna name names, but I've seen them too.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me.
So
wholeheartedly stick to their, it's just like, it's crazy. I don't know.
So if Trump, so Trump said that the investigation into Trump is an attack on America. Did you hear that when he said that?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard him say stuff like that, but not that specifically.
Oh, he said that specifically. That this investigation into me is an attack on America, on our country. That's what he said. So he's priming, he's getting people ready, right? To say when he's impeached, he's going to be like, yo, this is the deep state. They're trying to remove me. They don't have the legal authority. You Americans with guns, this is your tyranny movement to rise up and strike against the government, right? And then those guys with guns are going to be like, yo, this is it. And that's my fear. This is my fear.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why I'm trying to do this podcast, is to like kill that, because that's a cult of personality. That's not about reason. That's not about fact. It's not about. It's about his personality. This guy named Trump, because he says so. Only because he says so. Like your whole idea of like this fake media and stuff, or the mainstream media, that was cultivated by the far right. Like it's not really based on anything. Like, can you really point out specific examples? I mean, sure, certainly there are examples of bias, but you can see it, and it's different than Fox News. Fox News is like overt propaganda, and more connections between it and the White House are being discovered, like direct connections, not like press secretary.
Okay.
Huh?
No, go ahead. You said Fox, right?
Fox, yeah, because it started with Hannity, right? Hannity got named. Do you know about the whole Cohen thing?
No, go ahead.
Oh, you don't? So, okay, you have to. That's why. So, okay, when the FBI raided. Okay, so the FBI raided Cohen. I forgot his Thomas Cohen. That's Trump's personal lawyer for years. They raided his office. Right, the lawyer, Trump's lawyer, personal lawyer.
Oh yeah. I heard about that, and he said that they didn't have like a right to do that or something like that, and they took a bunch of like paperwork and all that. I did hear about that.
They took everything, and he's saying that's when Trump said this was an attack on America, on our country, when the FBI raided. But here's the thing, the FBI. Okay, so this whole thing came up because Mueller discovered something, but Mueller can't go directly for him, right? It's outside his jurisdiction because it's not directly related to Russia. That's what his deal is. So he handed that off to someone else, which is like some other department of the FBI. and they're the ones who conducted the raid. They're the ones who went to a federal judge or not to a federal judge, to their boss, Rosenstein, with a warrant saying, yo, dude, this is so important, this is so big that we need to raid this guy, even though he's the lawyer of the president.
The lawyer of the president.
Even though this is what's going down, we have to do it because it's such a big crime. And a federal judge looked at it and said, okay, I agree. A federal judge appointed by Reagan. So it's not some like new person. It's a Reagan appointee. Old school judge said, okay, I agree that this crime is so bad, what you're talking about is so awful that you are authorized to raid the office of the lawyer of the president. Ah! I mean, like, that just blows my mind that people can deny it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that you right now are like casting doubt on this, like, but you
I
don't
mean,
know. You don't know.
Thing that I see, I mean, obviously, is the thing that, you know, that something that I see that doesn't pay attention to just see stuff is him, you know, him firing people that are doing the investigation. I mean, as a logical person, I mean, that obviously, you know, he's got something to hide, right? I mean, obviously, right there, if he's sitting here saying, oh, this guy's doing the investigations, I'm going to go ahead and fire him and this and that, you know. I mean, obviously, you know, he did something, I would assume. I don't know what, but I mean, why else would you start doing that, you know, other than to, you know, be a huge D-bag, but, you know. I mean, that, as much, I know he did something, you know, I mean, come on, I mean, you know, I've done that before, as, you know, as kids, you know, or doing something like, I don't know what this person's talking about, or, you know, like, I don't know, just, it's stuff that just draws too much suspicion when you see it, you know, I mean, it's only, it's just weird.
I can't connect to your game either. I'm trying and it won't let me.
It's weird.
Does it ever, or no?
No, I'm just like frozen. I keep freezing in and out of it.
So wow, yeah, that's weird. How do you leave the beta?
Well, you have to go into the whatchamacallit. I already did it, into the crap, one hub.
Insider hub. Inside.
Yeah, the insider hub. That's it. Yeah.
Insider. Leave beta. Effers, you messed up my life. I just wanted to see some alpacas, which was awesome. Okay, now I'm in the app. What do I do? Insider content?
Yeah, and then I think there's somewhere when you're in the insider content you can unsubscribe, it says.
Unsubscribe. It says join. How do I unsubscribe? Insider content. I can't unsubscribe. I don't know how to unsubscribe. I've never done this stuff. Okay, so yeah, I gotta learn this. Damn it. Okay, what was I talking? We were talking about. So yeah, okay, so yeah, something's going down. Everyone they brought in, the Senate Intelligence Investigations, the Senate Judiciary Investigations, the House Intelligence Investigations, all of them bringing in guys when they were asked questions couldn't remember a damn thing, but they could remember, like, they couldn't remember if they talked to this guy or that guy, or if they talk, you know, or if they discuss this or that, but they can remember that they did not talk about that. Nope. I remember we didn't bring the guy up at all. Nope. Not at him. Not at all. I remember we didn't talk about him at all. Nope. Don't remember him. I can't remember any of the conversation, but I can remember about me not doing what you said there. What does that mean?
But and again, the thing that I said last time is I think that this is just gonna get dragged on. That's the thing that I always think.
No, because the first
like all other trials, you know, like you hear this trial that something's happening. There was something the other day that I saw, and I was like, "What the hell? This is still going on?" And it was like years ago, and I was like, "Are you effing kidding me?" It's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, time moves different.
Like these lawyers, yeah, they do all this stuff, and they, I don't know. That's what I see happening.
Okay, so how do you leave the content? I mean, like insider content.
Once you leave it, I think maybe.
How do you, okay, so it says insider content. I'm joined.
You're in the insider hub
program.
app, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got to go to the thing in there, and it'll say unsubscribe, but it doesn't unsubscribe. I'm still in it.
So I'm okay. I'm in the Xbox Insider Hub, right? Then I don't know.
Insider content.
Okay, insider content. I see joined Minecraft Windows 10.
Click on Minecraft, and then it'll say unjoined.
No, it doesn't say unjoined. It says manage, rate this content, show and store.
All right, manage then.
Manage. Oh, unenroll.
Yeah, unenroll.
Done.
Yep, I'm unenrolled too, but it's still on there. So
now it says pending.
It might take a sec. Yeah.
Okay. So leave. Available. No, I don't want to join it. Okay, so now I have to probably uninstall my deal here. Let me see if I do Minecraft now. What happens? Uh-oh. No. I still have the beta. I have to uninstall it. So let me uninstall it. Or here, Microsoft Store. Yep. Games. Minecraft. Install. How do I uninstall it? Oh, here. I'm gonna go. My computer. I'll try that one. Nope. Nope. Computer. Uninstall. God, this is like ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Uninstall. Oh, they changed the uninstall. Oh, no, they didn't. So Minecraft. M-I-N. Uninstall. Uninstall. Alright, let's see. Play. Now I'm going to reinstall it from the store. Windows. Nope. I'm going to try this again. Minecraft. Ooh. Install. There we go. Starting download. Okay, so we might have it. Are you doing the same thing too, or?
I already reinstalled it.
Oh, so you're way ahead of me.
But mine still has the same thing. Maybe I need to try it again. Maybe I didn't install it.
Yeah, you gotta install it. Oh yeah, I uninstalled it and then I downloaded it again from the Windows Store. It's 150 megs. It's easy. It's easy, man. I remember back in the day when 150 megs meant something.
Yeah, paid for it.
Like, it was unbelievable. 150 megs? That's a zip disk. See what's happening. Sign in for free. One point to update. I don't want to do it. No. Okay, I wonder if I lost everything. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Oh man, now I'm getting distorted. So, audio, music off. There we go. Yeah. So I have to restart everything, but like, let's go. Let's see what I got. Any worlds? No worlds. We have to start over again. Yeah. I didn't back up anything.
I can't even reinstall it. It keeps giving me an error. Hold on.
Alright, I'm going to create a new world. I'm going to do our...
Minecraft.
That's... Simulation distance 10 chunks. I wanted to max it out at 12 chunks, homie.
Alright, I gotta restart. It's giving me an error.
Okay, yeah. Let's restart here. Bonus chest, starting map. We're gonna. Okay, and then the seed. What seeds they got? Savannah Island. Do our island again. Ooh, Taiga Bay. Stronghold Village. Ooh, Mesa Plateau. Do you want to go in the desert? Where do you want to be, man? Hello? You're gone! I hear nothing. Nothing. That's alright. Alright, I'm gonna start in the desert because I want to get a lot of gold. I have gold fever. Did I just lose you, man? Like, oh man, this is such an awful like thing. I lost my skin. I lost everything. I've got like, I wanna grab everything here. All right, so yeah, I was talking about Trump. Trump is bad. Trump bad Trump. We also want to talk about misogyny and this idea of toxic masculinity. Because, yeah, I do not subscribe to the idea that that feminism is a negative thing. I'm a feminist because a feminist is the idea that men and women are equal. So, like, isn't that crazy? Like, women, human beings, like, radical revolutionary idea. I mean, not really, but really, actually, when you look in history, it kind of is. So, like, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm gonna be on that page and say that I'm down with the there you go. With feminism. No, dude, I was talking about feminism. You're back. Thanks. I don't know where you went.
It's starting to download. I had to restart everything.
Okay. But yeah, so I started a new map. I started this in the desert because I have gold fever. I have gold fever because...
It's stuck at starting download. It's just stuck there.
Really?
Like I'm at the Microsoft page. I'm on there and it's just starting download and it's just fucking loading.
Did you uninstall it?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I remember I uninstalled it and then I was getting an error when I was trying to re-download it. And now that I'm trying to re-download it after I restarted, now it's just stuck on starting download. So I kept getting an error.
Because I just downloaded it, and then maybe if you restart your computer.
I just restarted it.
Oh, that's why you weren't here.
That's why I went away, yeah. Hold on, let me stop this download and then restart it again. Did I not stop it? What the hell?
Alright, senor, so I have gold fever because I want gold because gold gives us powered rails, and I'm all about rails now.
Sorry. Rail.
Yeah, dude, all about rails. So mesas spawn additional gold between certain layers. I think 21 and 79. So like we could be digging basically into the mesa and look for gold and iron without the dangers of lava killing us. And I've died so much on my own world to lava and to the nether that I'm so over that place. Like, I'm done. Because it just wastes of time. Ooh, there's rabbits. Can we domesticate rabbits? Ah, he runs from me. Ah ha ha.
Start and download.
Alright.
What I mean is saying starting download.
Maybe if you delete all the cache or whatever, and delete it from the uninstall thing from the computer, my computer or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I don't get it. Are you signed into Microsoft?
Yep, I just re-signed in right now. That's what I was wondering too. So, but it's still doing the same thing. Let me stop this. And like when I go in, it's starting to download. I can't even pause the download or anything. It won't even let me do that. It literally just says starting download and it's loading now.
Microsoft!
I go into the area to pause it, and then there is no pause, or the pause all button isn't highlighted, so I can't even pause it. Let me click get updates.
This is great.
See if that stops it. Nope, I'm good to go on updates. Well, thank you, but not the game that I want to download.
Oh, you're coming in. Okay, good. I'm gonna come back to the spawn. I've raided the.
Come on.
Rabbit. It's a pig. Yeah, we got a lot of food here. Rabbits galore, dude. That's cool. I like rabbits. I want to raise rabbits now. I want to be a rabbit farmer. How do you do that? I gotta look that up.
Just go take some rabbits. They'll do the rest.
Yeah, well, there's rabbits here. I just gotta, you know. Oh, hey, I have an axe, but there's no wood. Oh, there's a tree. Man, there's like, yeah, there's like no wood. We gotta make a forest here. This is a desert. That's why.
It's not even downloading. It's still doing the same thing. It's already downloading.
Look at this great big oak tree. Let me chop it down. So it's still not downloading? God, Microsoft for the win.
It
Like
literally just is starting download right now.
The beta failed.
This one's saying start download.
All right, so well, here's the deal though. Like Mojang, like what are you doing, dude? The way it runs now, the game is so much better than how it runs in Java. I can't get it to run in Java very good at all. I don't know why, but it works great in Windows 10. So
Yeah.
like, what's the deal, yo?
Oh man. Let's see what I have here.
So what else do we want to talk about?
What is it not doing? Why does it? I'm signed in. It says Kevin. Kevin. Can I go
We can
on?
talk about my axe has died. Gotta punch this tree down.
It just keeps saying starting download. Let me see if I can. So I have
Man.
to download it from the store, right?
Yeah, are you in the store?
Yeah, I'm in the store, and it just says starting download, and nothing's happening.
Did you so you already unsubscribed from the
Yeah, I've already unsubscribed from that. I uninstalled it.
Did you delete all the residual parts of it?
Yeah, everything. So I'm just trying to reinstall it now, and it's just stuck it. Installing. Load it up again.
Oh, there's a cave. So yeah, we're starting from scratch. Ooh, there's a cave and it goes into the. Ugh. I can mine the mesa right here. Ooh, and there's iron.
Own this content.
Sign in and you will own the content.
Yeah, it's like I already own it, and I am signed in, you punk.
So mesa, I made a totally. I gotta pee like you wouldn't believe.
I know, so do I.
Pretty awful.
I don't know what's going on. Check out Xbox Live. You don't know me.
Alright, I'm gonna start planting some trees here. Oh my god, what? There's a town right there. That's awesome. Wow, this is like a great spawn. Oh wow, this is a great view. Oh, I gotta go. Alright, hold on for a second. This will make things so much easier. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to get this thing to work. Computers, people, huh? What are you gonna do about it? And I know like very little. I know just enough to like get by, I would say. And you would figure Minecraft would be an easy one. I've been trying to get Robert to play other games, but he's very adamant about not. But I think I'll break him eventually. Oh wait, it says working now. What? Hold on. Maybe it's gonna work eventually. Work. Wow, why is it taking so long? That's so crazy. That's so messed up. You're working now. We've changed. I thought we changed. Microsoft, I thought we were friends. Come on.
Alright, I'm back. Holy shit. Alright.
Yeah, mine still says working. Did you get lost in there?
Huh? Where? No.
Did you get mesmerized?
No, I had to really pee, and then I had to do a bunch of other stuff. So,
Let's say sometimes it happens, you know? You go to the bathroom, and it takes a long time. And you just get mesmerized, and then one thing leads to another.
What?
You know,
Are you talking about?
What are you gonna do?
What are you talking about?
I understand. It's all good, you know?
No, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I had to pee, and then I had to do some other stuff.
Okay, I know. I tell Ronnie and John the same thing all the time. They always do. They go to the bathroom and then they're gone for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, that's what happens when you look down and you get mesmerized. You get sidetracked. That's what happens. What are you gonna do, though, you know? What are you gonna do? So it stopped from installing. Now it says working, but it's just still working now.
Microsoft for the win. Oh shit, okay, so wait a minute, hold on.
So I'm letting it go, and I'm just gonna let it try to work.
I try to click resume game on my OBS instead of
Yeah. It's
okay.
Fucking working now. Oh my god.
There's a town over there, dude. This is great. This is like a great spot to start, even just to set up shop.
Stop, drop, open up shop. Whoa.
so I have to go mining. There's a cave right here, in fact. There's so many caves.
And I gotta get off here. I'll just try to keep downloading it.
Yeah, you know, okay, so we need to talk about something else. What else is going on? Not to, yeah, I don't know.
Only other thing that I know that went on is just the gas attack or whatever, and everybody got all crazy, and they're like, you know, don't bomb it, and this and that, and then we bombed them, and then back and forth. Everybody thinks it's gonna be war.
Well, that's what Trump wants, because that way, if there's war, then we can't impeach you. Or so he says, or so he thinks. Well, that was almost... could have died.
Alright, I think instead of playing Minecraft, we just need to switch over to Roblox. That's it. Roblox, here we come. We're coming for you.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, this is like the second time. Technical difficulties.
The
monsters.
Just isn't working. I don't want to click off of it. I'm scared because at first it didn't say working anymore. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, install. Starting download. See how long it takes to get to working. Oh man. Well, we'll definitely try to get this stuff worked out this week for next week. Good God.
Yeah, well, we should. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, are you available during the week to do this?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays are probably the best, like earliest. But I know you work, so other than that, it would be just a Friday morning or afternoon.
Friday, what time?
Afternoons are just rough because they're
kids get home.
Oh, I'm sure you do, yeah. So it's usually easier in the morning, but I mean, I can try to just do stuff in the afternoon. If we're just trying to work on stuff, it shouldn't be too bad. As long as we're not filming or anything.
Yeah.
And then other than that, just Sundays again, and then Saturdays off and on. Cause I work in the morning, and then I come back home for like an hour. Sometimes, depending on how many dogs I have, and then I gotta go back out there and walk them again, and then come back home after.
Man, so now I want to play this game. Like, see, okay, so I kind of want to get a what's it called? A private server, not a private server, a Realms. Like, pay like the $8 a month for a 10-player Realms. Would you be down for that? That way we can work on it, and we don't have these technical difficulties, right? It'll all be taken care of. We just.
I would guess so.
And then the server's on whenever, so like if you want to jump on whenever, you can, and I can jump on whenever. And then if we want to bring friends, it's pretty easy to bring friends in.
Yeah.
Or what do you think?
Fine. I mean, I'm guessing so. I mean, depends on how long we're playing it. I mean, as long as we're just doing it for the podcast, I think I'll be.
Oh well, yeah. Well,
I don't see myself playing it like a ton. Otherwise I'll get burnt out.
Really, dude, I play this. I love this game. I can't stop playing it. Like after we stop doing this, I'm gonna like. I want to make a world here because
this is literally like the perfect amount. Because if I go more than that, then it starts to get pretty rough.
Oh, in a day?
That's with any game. That's why I like flip-flop so much. You know, I go and that's why I have the PC, you know, and then I have a Switch, I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, you know. I was playing Far Cry, you know, and now I'm playing God of War, we're playing Battlegrounds, you know, and...
Alright, so what happens to me is like, I start a world, and I look around, and I'm like, man, look at all the potential things I could do here.
And I do that
and
too, but I
never
see that
ends.
And I go, but I gotta hurry it up and get through this because I have freaking other stuff that's coming.
What do you mean?
Like, you don't like to play, like, I just enjoy playing the new games. I enjoy playing new games, seeing how they look, what kind of, you know.
Okay, but see, that's the thing. There's nothing new. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing new out there.
You guys see the new God? How about the new God of War then? New God of War is brand new.
Well, what is that?
Nice, done in a one-camera shot. Like literally, the whole game is done one-camera shot. It never goes to a cutscene or anything like that.
So
the only
it's
time
just a
it goes
video
away
game.
is when you die. Yeah, it's a video game, but I mean, story-wise, it's awesome. It literally just got a 10 masterpiece, which most games don't get.
Well,
it's a story about, you know, the guy and his dad. But I mean, I can give you a handful of games. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for there to be a Steam sale. There's one right now, but it's not on sale. There's a game that I'm going to buy you. And when it gets pretty cheap, I'm going to get it for you. And I want you to play it.
What game
it's
is
a video game, but it's a video game, and it's. I don't want to say a walking simulator because it's not. There's some fighting in there, but there's light fighting elements. You know, it's more of a story-wise. And I want to see how you take to it. And I haven't played it either, so when I get it for you, I'm going to play through it too. And it's only a couple hours. It's only like 5 or 6 hours.
So we'll do it like a let's play.
Yeah, and then we'll play it, and then I want to see your reaction. Because this one, I think, is short enough to where we could play through it. You can, you know, we can start at the same time, just kind of talk about it while we're playing, and then it literally, and then see how you take on it. Because I think it you know, more than a video game wise, this one would probably be best to show you that, you know, it is more than just kind of a video game.
Okay, okay.
But like I said, I'm waiting for it because I mean it's about $30 right now. I already have it, but I'm when they do sales, it gets down to like 15, $10. So. But I'm gonna get it, and then we'll show that. And there's a couple. I mean, it depends. I mean, what we're looking for. You know, I have that other one. Have you seen A Way Out?
No.
I bought that one, and that one's a strictly co-op game, but you don't have to buy it. I buy it, and then I just kind of invite you, and then it gives you an install for the whole game, and then you install it. And it's basically
and so I can play with
escape game. It's a prison escape game, yeah, where both of our screens are on the screen at the same time, so it's split screen. So you can see what's happening on mine, and I can see what's happening on yours, and we kind of go off that. I haven't really played that much. I was trying to play that with Tommy, but I just think the other game would probably be better, like story-wise, if that's what you're looking for. These are all these are all just other type of games.
No, I'm not even looking for a story, because that's like watching a movie. It's like a movie where you have to work, and that's no fun. Like
yeah, see, I like that. Like I'm the other way around. I don't like the movie. Like I honestly couldn't tell you the last movie that I saw. Like honest to God.
Aren't you all like hyped for the new Avengers?
Yes, that I am. Like, but I haven't seen all of them. The last Avengers movie that I saw, and this is the honest to God truth, I've seen all three of the Iron Mans. I've seen the first Avengers. I've seen parts of the second Avengers, and that's it. And Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen anything in between that. There's like 17 movies. There's Ant-Man I haven't seen. I haven't seen any of the Guardians. I haven't seen any Deadpools. I haven't seen anything. Deadpool's not part of it, but everybody loves that movie. I haven't seen any of that stuff.
You don't think Deadpool will be a part of it?
No, not right now. Oh, I think Fox, did he get bought though with the Fox deal?
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think Fox is gonna want to hold on to him, but I mean I don't know if he was part of the deal. I mean yeah. he's been laying jabs at the movie and all that, but I don't know if he's part of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that into it, so I don't know.
I don't know. Like recently, just with me, I just like different experiences. Like I said, like I'll play the game and then I'll get super bored of it. That's why like games like Fallout and all that, I enjoy it, I love it. But once I start to get to that time where I'm like, all right, I'm doing this again, it starts to get a little old. And especially when I have something new out. And I mean new as, you know, different settings, you know, just something that's just new. Doesn't necessarily have to be
But
fresh.
The thing is that they're never new. It's never yeah. To me,
I mean,
every game is working off the same like established like motifs.
You mean like story-wise, or you mean like
not like mechanics wise?
Yeah, but I mean everything's like that though. I mean
no, but Minecraft is
not. You can't really get away from too many mechanics though.
Well, Minecraft is not, because it's wholly like you're self-driven. I mean, like, yeah, you can go beat the boss at the end, right? But it's really novel. Like it sucks that you can't get in. I would invite you into my own little private world I've been working on. Like I have like this ridiculously long rail system through the Nether, which is kind of like stupid. And then I figured out how to make. You know, I like watched a tutorial on how to make a three-way junction, so I can switch direction. I figured out how to make an automatic loading cart, so that like you just when you're down in the mines, you get your inventory full, you dump it in the mine cart with the chest. You press the button, it goes up on the way.
That only goes so far for me. Like I can do all that, but like then I'm just like, oh, but here's God of War, and God of War's gorgeous, and then I play that, and then as I'm playing that, I'm like, oh, here's another game, you know.
But what do you mean gorgeous?
Like, I know what I'm going back to with Minecraft. You know, I know if I go back to Minecraft, I'm going to be mining stuff, doing this and doing that. With this game, you know, I don't know visually what I'm gonna see because it's brand new. You know, I as far as gameplay goes, sure they're all the same type of gameplay, but I don't know how they're gonna integrate it into the game. You know, as far as story goes, sometimes I'm not. You know, I can definitely ignore a story if there's too much jabbing. You know, like I've gotten to the point now where when I was young, I used to love the Final Fantasies and the talking, and nowadays I'm just like, nope. Not listening to you. Like, I'll play a Mass Effect game or something, and I would literally skip through, you know, a whole fucking cutscene because, like, I don't want to hear them talk for freaking 2-3 minutes. I just want to get to that, you know. I just want to get to the fucking action, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, I do that all the time, but like, I still think that going back to Minecraft, I know what I'm going back to, and it's just kind of like, even though the games are still minusculely the same, you know. I mean, I know, like, you know, me playing an Uncharted and a Tomb Raider, you know, I know that the Uncharted and the Tomb Raiders are both gonna have shooting, they're both gonna have climbing, you know, but they're still different games, different settings.
But you didn't get all the content out, right? Have you, like, you didn't know about the Nether before?
I never do. I never get any of the content out of any of the games I play.
So that's
like,
your problem.
There's games that I go back to and I'm like, oh, you know, like, I'm gonna try to finish this game, and then I'll get a little bit farther, something new, and then I'm like, something else out is new. And then I just get sidetracked by something shiny again. But I never get all the content out of pretty much none of the games I get.
Man,
I don't buy DLC because, like I said, once I beat the game, I usually never go back to it. Like, pretty much never go back to it. Like, once I beat God of War, no matter how good it is, I probably won't go back to it. That's why while I'm playing it now, I try to do as much as I can. Because I know once it's done.
But you're not, though, because you, like... You just told me that you ditch all the, you don't see all the content.
Yep. Nope. But I see enough of the game that I want to see. I want to play the game. I want to get the gist of the story sometimes, and I want to get I want to visually see it. I guess I'm more of a visual horror, I guess you could say. You know, I like to see the visuals and all that. I love it. Like, have you seen the new God of War game?
No.
You
to
can
me,
type
visuals
it in
are
and just
nothing.
look it up.
To me, visuals are nothing. That's why Minecraft is great.
Enjoy that. But see, I like the visuals, you know, because I like the visuals because I came from when there were no visuals, you know,
well,
when
me
visuals
too, right?
were pretty. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think I kind of enjoy it because, like, I remember what it was. You know, I remember playing on the computer and seeing some guy just swing on a rope over a freaking gap in the ground. You know, like, oh my god, that's so awesome. You know. And like kids nowadays, they can't imagine that. You know, they sit here and they see a game like Call of Duty and they're like, oh, that's the, you know, normal game. Or, you know, I got into a Call of Duty 4.
Okay, but wait. But then, but then you're gonna see, and then they're gonna say like, oh, in 20 years they're gonna be like,
yeah,
Call of Duty.
Exactly.
You know, like, kids these days don't care about Call of Duty 4. Yep. Those, you know, the games you have to use your hands. Like, how stupid is that?
Exactly. But I don't, and see, like, and I enjoy that. Like, right now, I don't have a headset, and I'm dying that I want to try it. You know, like, I talk about it all the time. I want to try it. And I know it's not, you know, the best right now. Just VR in general. Like, I want a headset really bad. And I know it's not the best, but I enjoy it.
In Salem, you can spend a bunch of money, and there's a place you can rent it for like an hour. And
yeah, there's a place over here too that has it now at the Lamo. There's a place where you can go and like go in there and play and all that, but like that's not the experience I want.
What's the experience you want?
I just want to be able to play it at the house, you know, like in front of the TV and just kind of relax. Because even when you do it at the other place, like you have freaking, it's literally a shop in the mall that has a huge glass window that people walk by, and you're in a stall inside the store, but the stalls are glass windows too, so everybody can see what you're doing with this VR headset on in this stall.
So you're promoting it.
Yeah, I know. That's just not what I want. You know, I want to be able to just sit there, and I just want to be able to play the, you know, headset or play a brand new game in the house, and then that's it. And I want to be able to kind of, you know, just switch between them, you know, and like, I don't know. But like I said, the Minecraft thing is always there because the bigger games like that I always go back to, but I go back to like after a long time.
So you would go back to Minecraft. So if I bought a private server, or if I bought a Realms, if I paid a subscription for a Realms, you would be down for that.
Eventually, but the thing is I couldn't tell you when.
What do you mean
like,
eventually?
It just depends on these dry spells when games come out and when I don't have anything and just kind of like I'm sitting there.
What about Corey?
Corey, I don't know. Corey's just off and on too. Like he was just playing like for 5 minutes and now he's back to watching YouTube again. fucking kids nowadays. No TV, just YouTube. She has YouTube Red. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah. I was wondering about that. But
yeah,
like,
she has YouTube Red, and she's had it now for months, and she watches stuff on there. Like, doesn't even use Netflix or anything, and we use Netflix. We don't even have cable. I mean, we don't even use that stuff anymore.
My dad,
it's crazy.
My family is paying a bunch of money for traditional cable because my dad likes local news. That's the only reason.
God. Well, the only reason we have cable here is because we get the internet, and I guess they kind of get it bundled in, so we get DirecTV. But I don't use it back here. The only people that have it is literally just Tommy in the front room. Like, we don't have it in any of the... Oh, in our room and has it, but I don't chill in the room until we sleep. So just Netflix or, like, that's it for me. But they use YouTube Red, and I'm like, man, I would have never used YouTube as a kid, you know?
Why?
Like,
I love
just
YouTube.
watching these... But that's why I'm saying it's, like, so crazy. Like, he's just watching these user-generated videos that some guy just made. It's why it's just so mind-blowing, and I'm just like,
What? No, because like it's not something from the studio. It's unique. It's unique content.
Yeah, and people enjoy people. I think people enjoy people kind of being more real too, as to kind of not being. But this guy sitting here, he did some stupid video, Underdog versus Simon Barr's Sinister versus German Shepherds, and it's got like 1.5 million views, and it's horrible. Like, what the heck? Like, what is this guy doing?
Making money, dude. Like, actually just being himself. That's the thing.
A lot of these people too, though, started a long time ago.
Like a lot of them are just being themselves.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, like I said, I play games, but I just do it in the spurts. You know, like right now this is big, and then later on, you know, Red Dead 2 is gonna come out.
So I was like that, I guess, with World of Warcraft. I would play that forever, and then I just stopped.
See? And I still play that, but I only play it when the new content comes out. I'll play it for the month until I level cap. I'll try a raid through the random generator, and then I'm good. You know,
but then, then you find out that like, oh, it's the same thing. Like
but that's okay because again, I like to see what type of story there is, even though I don't kind of look at the side quests, and I like to see the the new areas. I like to see all that new stuff. That's just what I love.
The thing is, it's just the same. There is no new stuff. It's just the
but
same.
it's reskinned, right?
It's recolored. Reskinned. Yeah, it's the same stuff, reskinned, retextured,
that's
recolored.
Enough for me. That's okay. I'll try it again because I know that I love the game, and I'll try it again for a month. But I know I can't get into it, and then I'll be done.
Because I discovered that it's not the game that I love; it's the social aspect. That's what I love.
Yeah, and I find that too a lot more lately. Like I find myself playing a lot more of the multiplayer games lately. Like I didn't used to do that a lot more, but nowadays I'm just kind of like I'm playing a lot more.
It's not about the game; it's about the people that you're with. So that's why I like Minecraft, because it's a game you can it's endlessly social. Like I mean, by yourself this game is super boring, but with another person is great because then you build a world together. Then the world has meaning. You impart, both of you together, working together, impart meaning into the world. Like I'd be totally down if Corey wants to play with me. I mean, I'd want him to make his world, his part a little bit further away from mine. But we can make a rail system. That's the thing.
With me, I like that too, but I also like to play the games. But what I like to do too is I like to play the single player games with other people. Like I don't mind sitting there and watching someone play and kind of just switching off while they play and just kind of talking about it. Because me and Michael used to do that a lot. Like we'd get the new Call of Duty game, we'd come home, at midnight, and we'd basically just play all night. Switching off playing the single player campaign till we beat it, and then once we beat it, go to the multiplayer. And we'd be playing multiplayer in the same room, just taking turns. Just freaking playing the single player again, same thing, going back and forth. That's why I enjoy kind of playing the video games, but playing the video games kind of on Discord so I can talk about it while I'm playing it.
Yeah,
what I've been doing a lot.
Because it's the social.
But I like to talk about the single player games because again I like the big cinematic moments and all that kind of stuff.
So I understand video games as a way of storytelling is great. I was really moved myself. You were the one, and I wonder if you remember Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I remember Final Fantasy 7.
Do you remember when you sat me down with a bunch of your friends and showed me all the cinematics of all the moves, of all the summons?
No, but those things are awesome. Like
Yeah.
I played that recently again too,
And then
crazy.
so that left such a story. That story that left such an impression on me that I like have this entire thing in my head about how things are going down. Not based on Final Fantasy VII, but I use it to explain how things are happening.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying.
Like like global warming to me is global climate change is Meteo.
Midgar, yeah, or whatever, yeah.
No, Meteo. It's
Oh, Meteor. Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
it is the big thing coming to destroy our planet.
Incoming, yeah.
Yeah, and that we gotta like work to not, as a planet, not to die. But we have these corporations, Shinra, whatever. Like,
And see, I love that game too, and they're freaking redoing that one too, you know? And they're redoing that one, and it's gonna be episodic.
oh, wait! And then I heard out that in Japan, like that term, like Shinrarara or whatever, is kind of a dig at China. I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
Shinra. Yeah, that was the best game.
So yeah,
See,
yeah.
And those are the games I'll go back and play those too. I do them all the time. You know, I have them all on my Vita, like 1 through 12. I know I have 1 through 10 too, I think.
Yeah, I like
don't
Final
know.
Fantasy.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
like
story.
I just like the different experiences, and but I really, really, really enjoy playing the single player games with other people. That's what I really enjoy.
Single player games.
I enjoy the single player games.
You don't like. For me, it's all multiplayer. I mean, if you can't be both doing it, then like.
Yeah, see, I don't care. Like, I'll sit there and watch Corey play, and I just kind of waiting for the time when he's a little more, you know, into the game, and he kind of is able to kind of, you know, not get sidetracked. Like, oh, something shiny, you know. Like, I just enjoy sitting there and just playing it. I don't know. It's just, and I'll watch someone play, you know, for an hour, you know, something like that, and then switch off, you know. Because that whole time, I'm going to be sitting there talking about, like, I played God of War. And as soon as I played the first hour, I bought it. Tommy was going to get it through Gamefly. And I gave him the game, and I was like, dude, you have to play through the first hour. I was like, I want to talk about it. And he's like, what? And I was like, you have to play. I was like, just play the fucking game right now. I was like, play through the first hour.
So you guys want to have a shared experience. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I guess, yeah, I like to have the shared experiences, but I like to have them with single player games too, because I enjoy them.
So it's like watching a movie.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess so. I guess that would be my movies, because that's kind of the thing is with me is like, and with movies, I kind of think like I can either be watching a movie or I can be playing a freaking game, you know, which is kind of like an interactive movie, and I always kind of go for the game. That's why I haven't really gone to them recently. I like to be able to interact with it and then talk to it with someone. I mean, I don't mind sitting there and watching the movies, you know, but like it's just not my thing anymore. Sit here, talk about a game, and that's fine. Just the multiplayer makes it easier, you know, because you don't have to have them physically here, which is harder nowadays, you know.
Yeah, like it's
which sucks
godsend.
though, because you know, like, because single player games. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's why they have Twitch now, you know, as long as you have someone who's sitting there willing to, you know, because I can stream like God of War. I was gonna do last night, and I was gonna have people, you know, tell them to watch because I wanted to show them some of the cinematics, but.
But see now, back in the day, maybe that might have worked, but now there's so much content. Yeah, now it's about how you get eyeballs.
That's what I'm saying. How do you get to people and get? But see, that's the thing is, once I can if I can kind of do that, I can kind of foster a little community to where I can do that, you know, where I can have people that are kind of like-minded and kind of want to sit there and like watch.
Would do that? Yeah. Would pay attention? Would watch and see what you have to say? Yeah, but
exactly.
that's what everyone wants.
Like that would be great, you know, for me to sit there and play through a Twitch stream, you know, a single-player game, and then look on the side and be able to read fucking questions that people are saying, you know, like that's perfect, you know, being able to interact with it. That's what I want. It's just how do you freaking get those eyeballs at first and all this? Which is why I was, you know, I listen to a lot of the podcasts and all of them say the same thing. You know, you got to have a niche product first, something that someone else doesn't have that you can get out there and just kind of be unique and different. And then once you kind of get that player base, then you kind of go ahead and do something that's more main or something that, you know, everybody else is kind of doing, but you can kind of do on your own now and stand without, you know, and get your own eyeballs. Because I can't sit there and, like, I want to talk about video games and video game news, you know, but I can't. It's hard for me to sit there and go ahead and make a podcasting site and just talk about that, because I don't have any, you know, I don't have any relevance. Nobody knows who I am, you know?
Yeah.
So I figure if I can get out there doing my magazine thing, which is really niche, nobody's doing it right now as far as I know, you know, I can get some, you know, eyes with the nostalgia. Everybody loves nostalgia. I think I can get the eyeballs that way, and then, you know, and then just fucking from there, once I gather a base, then be able to talk about everything else. Because, yeah, when I first wanted to do the podcast, I just wanted it to be a stupid podcast, you know, me going on there, effing around with my friends, and that's it. But then I kind of kept listening to these podcasts, and these podcasts that I was watching, you know, these people are professionals. They were changing, you know, they were no longer kind of doing that because it wasn't working. And I'm like, you know, like, is that going to work anymore? And they kind of changed their shows around, and like kind of watching them how they're doing it. It's like, it only works for some people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I just don't have those eyeballs yet. That's what I need, is the eyeballs, and that's why I'm trying to.
I'm not even trying. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not doing this for eyeballs. I don't know. I'm doing this. I was doing this to talk about like the big social stuff.
Yeah, but you'd like a community to talk about it and all that, right? I mean, obviously that's what I would like to. I'd like to have someone to, you know.
Yeah. But like, what else can we talk about? Like, what else is going on?
I don't know.
I survived the night. I didn't die. Nice.
Holy crap! 3920. Yeah.
So yeah, you never got in. It never downloaded, huh?
It's literally just stuck as starting downloading right now. It just says starting download. So I'm gonna maybe go online and have to look for something.
Yeah.
Stuck as starting download. That sucks.
It's probably a pretty simple solution. I hope.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna get off now, and then we'll try to, you want to do Friday afternoon?
Sure. I don't know. Okay, so I have this whole week off if I want to take it. But I'm like, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Like, I guess I could drive 8 hours to see my parents, but that's a long drive, man. I'm tired of that. By myself, I'm so over it.
8 hours is a long drive.
Like, I did it a few times already, and I'm like, there's just nothing there for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't, like I said, I'm off Tuesdays and Fridays, so all Tuesdays and Fridays I usually have this open the whole time, so just go ahead and pop on in anytime.
And then so you're down for just like, not necessarily recording, just working shit out, or just playing.
Yeah,
just
I
play.
could probably.
Because that's the thing. I would like also if we would work together on projects in the game. Because like I made a bunch of stuff, but I'm limited to like my materials and stuff.
I can do it, but like I said, I don't want to spend too much time doing it, so I don't get burnt out on the game. But I can definitely do that.
Man, but the thing is,
every now and again.
If you're not okay, well, if you're not I mean, you don't have to spend time mining, just hanging out. How about that?
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I can do all that.
I mean, because part of the thing that I learned I could do is I could send mine carts loaded with TNT down rails, and it blows up the everything, but it doesn't blow up the minecart or the rails. So you can basically mine huge swaths of cave easily.
Just chunk it out, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And to do that, you need to mine. You need to farm creepers because they drop blasting powder or whatever.
Yeah.
Gunpowder.
Yeah.
So if you want to go around kill things and farm creepers, that's cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I can do that. That's not a problem.
I mean, that's mindless, and like you don't have to like help me build these giant things. Like,
no,
I want the conversation and like the help about these big world problems that we're facing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, I understand you have like your own problems and like you're busy.
No, trust me, I know.
Like we all do. Like,
yeah, I know.
Oh man, going back into the desert. Just like wandering. Man, this game's so boring without another person. That's what I'm saying. Like, sure, it's pretty, but like,
yeah.
Yeah, even without the texture packs, this biome, this is great, man. You haven't been in this, have you? To the mesa biome? Man, and I'm only here for the gold.
The gold.
The gold for the powered rail. And the mine shafts, because then you find mine shafts here and they also have gold. But it doesn't rain, so I don't know how crop production works. Might be a bit slow.
Minecraft Windows 10 edition. You own this product.
But yeah, what other big things are going on? Syria, I don't want war. North Korea. So yeah, Trump is claiming victory because North Korea is going to denuclearize.
Yeah, I saw that. Or they're saying they want to.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's just talk, right? Because like you can't trust anyone anymore, like world leaders, Trump or that guy.
It's just talk.
Well, he's boosting Trump. I don't know why he wants to do that ahead of talks. Boosting himself, I don't know. Yeah, wow. So we can build a base here, dude. This would be great. See, I see potential, and potential makes me like go crazy to see it, to make it real, to try to realize it, or the tragedy of it not being realized. Oh, I'm gonna drown. No, I'm not. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to fix this, try to get it going, and then I gotta finish cleaning here. Sarah's giving me the eyeball.
Okay.
Be cleaning a while ago.
Well, this is another amazing episode. We'll try again next time, guys.
Good God.
Thanks for hanging with us through our live practicing. Practice before a live audience. This is neat. We'll try to practice more offline. That's why I think...
Try to get this stinking game to work. It's just starting download. Let me look online.
Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming. So peace out. Thanks.
Okay, guys. Night.
Stop.